Let me tell you the one phrase that got me through most of my hard times in med school and training, as well as one piece of advice I give to my patients whenever they're feeling discouraged. When I was working as a tech in a psychiatric hospital and getting ready for pre-med, I was reading Men's Health one day and saw a quote, "Find something to push against." The context was this was a patient who had locked-in syndrome. What that is a damage to your brainstem that causes you to be awake, conscious, fully intact up here, and no movement except for your eyes. A lot of cases, these folks are overlooked and presumed to be in a coma or have some sort of brain death, things like that, until they're hooked up to an EEG. And you see the brain activity is still fully intact there, in which case there are often ways of kind of special adaptive devices to help them communicate. For this patient, he ended up getting better. And his piece of advice was that when he was able to move, he would just find something to push against. He would literally, when he had a little bit of, I think it was ankle movement, he would just push his feet against the foot of the bed. As he got stronger, strong enough to maybe not stand on his own, but move his legs completely, he would then use leg presses. He gradually increased what he was pushing against to get stronger and get back to normal functioning. So I use this kind of metaphorically with my patients to say that if you're having a tough time, you don't need to do anything monumental. Just find something that's harder than you're currently doing. So if you are unable to stand, well, find a way to stand with assistance. If you're able to stand for 2 minutes before you're too exhausted, stand for 2 minutes, then stand for 2 minutes and 10 seconds, then 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Find a way to continuously up the ante and be better than yourself yesterday. If you're finding things to push against, some sort of resistance, it may be easy for the person next to you, but it is all relative to your abilities. That's how you get better. I still use this phrase a lot when I'm working in the inpatient rehab setting because there's so many patients there who used to be so much more able-bodied than they are at the moment. You're not going to get back to that immediately. You're going to get back to being better than you were yesterday if you try harder today. So it doesn't need to be some deep down, find this heroic strength. In some cases it is though, heroic strength to just try. But if you can find that something to push against, something that's going to make you incrementally better than yesterday, that's all you got to do. And keep trying a little harder the next day.